If you're watching on YouTube, you can watch live at twitch.tv/GMBenjaminFeingold. Then you can participate in this stream. You can get harangued by me. You can play in tournaments. You can choke on your own rage. And I stream almost every evening Eastern time. So you can usually find me here, except when I don't stream. Then you can't. There's 106 players. You can still get in. That's what she said. Get in there. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta play super fast so I can try to get some points in this thing. Da, da, da. Don't you understand? I said I'm going to play fast, and then I don't. But at least I said I was. So that's half the battle. A lot of things are half the battle. Da, 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 da. Yes, we are open, and then some. We're the most open. No, it's too complicated. I need an adult. Dun, 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 dun. I'm the beautifulest. First played in the game, Gotcha versus Bitch. Dun, 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 dun. I can't get to sleep. Think about a free queen. Dun, 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 dun. Possibly the complications. Oh my god, I should have played queen takes rook and taken on b7. No! Yeah, then if he plays e6 and I queen, instead of taking his knight, I defend b4. That's funny. I mean, I'm winning no matter what I do, which is, it was funnier if I had played better. Now if I take this and queen, he checks and wins my queen. No! Boo! Everything I've ever done in my life was wrong because of that. Darn. Yay, 114 players. Yay, the hype train died because you guys are the worst. Nobody ever sees my queen can take their bishop that way. Or that way. Yeah, that was something. $115 players. We're 25% through. I thought we'd get 140. Wasn't that my guess? This guy's in first. No. Yay, I'm in tied for second. Hooray for Ben. I did play faster. And longer and uncut. So that was good. You were blundering in the USA. Blundering in the USA now. Don't you understand? The answer is fries. His position's good except for one thing. No, no attacking. It's not fair. I'll castle into his attack because I'm so scared of it. And so on. Always sack the exchange. Bam. Let's see. That wins. That wins. Damn. My original intention was Rook B8, but I might have a better move. Yeah, I like that move better. Jesus. I'll just go here. Whatever. I did like Queen A5 check quite a bit. See, we're good players. Kings are walking up the board. I still get to play Queen A5 check. Hooray! Well, let's see. I guess that's the right move. Then I have Queen E2 check. I guess Queen E2 check wins. He won't see Queen E2 check, so that's good. Dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. The truth hurts. Go Ben. Stop being in 25th place. There's 122 players. So you can still enter. You got about 40 minutes of chess if you play. That's 2/3 of the tournament. Get in that tournament. So many ways to win. Terrible. Yay, tied for first. Don't call it a comeback. Man, 6-way tie for first. And this guy has 0 points too. Bishop C3 exclam, former muscle. Yay, we got 150 players. You guys are the best. I forgot which move is better. They both win, but one's easier win. Why is one easier? Oh, after here he can play Queen C7. Yeah, that's why. I've had that position a lot. Still wins, but this is easier. Earning his rating. Come on, people, let's sub. It's Sub Monday. Something. I gave 5 subs to show good faith. Now you send me a check for $800,000 to my place in Lagos, and then we're all good. Is it Lagos or Lagos? Probably Lagos. Typical American, not knowing geography. Nice tool subscribed. Hooray. Yeah, send some Legos while you're at it. Although I don't like Legos because I could step on them. Ugh, horrible. Man, it hurts my foot. Something's afoot. Da-da-da-da-da. 200 plus. What? What's that mean? Oh, somebody's trolling me with giving me trophies. Good, good. I'll have to ban them and their children's. I can't play Bishop D3 threatening mate. I have to wait for A6. That way he's like, oh, you're treated as bishop. If I go there without, then he'll know something's afoot. Never play F6. Join the tournament. I've only put in 1,000 links. Let's see. Born to be alive. Oh wait, that's not him, that's me. Darn. I'll have to do it later, I guess. Da-da-da. I ban you, you ban me, except you don't ban me. You should visit the Marshall Chess Club, of course. And you should go to all the parks where they play chess. There's a lot of them. Let's see. I'm looking, but I can't find a move that doesn't win. Da, 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 da. This might win the most material. I think it does. Tough call. Always go to the Marshall. It's a treasure. Yay. I have 37 points. Mike Saylor has 33. And then there's a 30, a 29, a 26, etc. This guy looks familiar. Maybe this will work again. Whoa! He's like, no! No! Knight C3 is a good move. Don't do that. Terrible. Bishop G3. That's more like it. This game's too exciting. Stop the game. Dun, dun, dun. Huh? this text yet from an hour ago. Oh. What happened? Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Everything wins. I'm so confused. Let's see. Then what do I do? Knight c2, bishop e4, queen a2. I gotta think about it. Huh. Knight c2. Get Toby Wong. Let's see. Queen c1. Ooh, that makes the analysis easier. All right. Yay. Pulling ahead of the sailor. 171 players. There's 10 minutes left. We can still get some more players. You can still join the tournament. Click on the link. You can do it. What did an H? You got to prove your rating. Otherwise, nobody knows what your rating is. Do you play the Amon Hambleton line? What? You mean the Ben Feingold line? Did he steal my line? Terrible. Sailoring. Can only Americans play? Nope, anybody can play USCF rated chess. But, like Americans, you have to be a member of the US Chess Federation. So if you join the USCF, you can play any USCF rated tournament, just like every other American. Let's see, here or here. Which one will cause him more trouble? Probably that. Take the knight on e2 so I can mate you. Actually, his king d7, king c7. So I can't do Vishwa nothing. All right, let's keep attacking. Yeah, we're having a rated tournament, our first Saturday and or Sunday rated tournament in over a year on Saturday. It's a one-day tournament on the 15th. Then the next weekend, the 22nd, 23rd, we're having a two-day tournament. What? Say what? Let's see, check. Maybe he won't see he's in check. I have less time? Terrible. Dun, 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 dun. I try to play king d2 every game. I'm doing a good job. Play king d2 a lot. Yeah, all right. Gotta play something. Dun, 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 dun. Four connected pass pawns ahead. What else? Close game. Yay, I'm pulling away from Sailor and so forth. Sailor's in third now. Damn, 1400's in second. Everybody wins 10 games in a row. Well, I'm 13-0 since I lost the first game. So that's better than, whatever I did. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's better. Chuwumbo. Soon I will be free. When I play 1397s, they don't hang a piece at every move. Wah, etc. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, they do, Bray. Yes, they do. They do hang a piece every move. 179 players. There's 5 minutes left in the tournament. You can still get in. You can do it. Yay, 14-0 since I got crushed my first game. Vincier SBG subscribed. GB Charlie 2 subscribed. Hooray! Go subs. The more you sub, the more subs there are. 1 minute. You can still get in the tournament. 186 players. Some people did. Not sure. Yay. Everybody's subbing. 200 centidues. Running fool. I didn't see that. I didn't see your donation. Hooray. Oh, my move. And we're not going to finish the game. So one of us has to hang mate in one. Unlikely. Yay, Chess Dojo live rated with a party of 145. Good, good. In your honor, I will just make the game end. Poof. Just because you're here. Yay, after my first round lost, I finished better. Mike Saylor second, and deservedly so. Did you know that famous game played about 8 years ago in the U.S. Championship? Deservedly was white against so. Yeah, and the arbiter was in then some. Yeah, the spectators were all had the same name. God damn. Unusual spectators. Hooray. So I won 6 in a row in the first tournament. Then I lost to Mike Saylor. Then I won 15 in a row. Probably lost points. Truth hurts. 190 players. Yay. That's good for 1 hour, 3 minute off the cuff. Thanks for the raid. Did people give a shout out to Chess Dojo Live? If they didn't, you're all banned. Everybody's banned if they didn't. Even Chess Dojo Live, and a funny coincidence. Okay, McJurgle did it, so nobody's banned. Okay, good. No. Hooray, you made 53. Were there 52 players? Oh, snap. Wow, we got some good raids today. Chess Dojo Live, Eric Rosen, and we got a raid before that, but I forgot. What was the raid before that? It was 2.5 hours ago, so I don't remember. Somebody tell me. Maybe Gus? Nah, it wasn't Gus. Definitely not Gus. Dun, dun, dun. Unless it was another Gus. Maybe it was Gloomy Gus. Yeah, who knows is correct? Yeah, it was probably Hikaru. Yeah. Hooray. Any more tourneys? Nah, I'm going to leave soon. Yeah. Sent here by Rosen. So I have a funny story to tell you about this game. There's a guy in Chicago who's about 2,200 strength. He teaches chess for a living, goes to schools, private lessons. I've known him for 20 years, maybe more. And he tells his kids, because, kids are like between 100 and 800 strength on a good day. It wasn't a good day. Okay, and he teaches them This position, he teaches every kid, they're beginners, he says, go here, and if they play knight g5, then take it. And they're like, all right. And he says, and if they play d4, they're attacking your queen. Forget about that. Forget about Dre and go here. And they're like, okay. Okay. Then he teaches them more. He says, okay, now, most of the time you're going to forget to go here and you're going to go here. And they're like, what? He's like, yeah, you guys forget to go here and then you go here. If you forget and go here and the guy plays that, now most kids who are beginners, they just give all their pieces away with black. They lose every piece, including the king. It's just, black has nothing on the board and white has everything. Half the time it's stalemate, half the time it's not, depending on the kid's agreements. Okay. He says, okay, if your opponent goes there and you can't take it, that means you forgot to go here and you went there. Now I want you to go here, because any kid they're playing who's a beginner has never seen this move. And I'm a grandmaster and I never saw that move. And it's not a good move, but then he shows them how to play black and their opponents are like 300. They're going to be like, what? So they're going to do well with that move because it's so tricky. Threatening this, threatening this. If the knight takes, there's d5. And, it's too complicated. So I like that, though. When you forget to play bishop c5, then do this. Some kids at the lower levels give their knight away on purpose. They see queen takes knight, then they go here hoping for that. And their hope is rewarded about half the time. So my favorite story of this ilk, before all of you were born, there's a guy who has a chess club in Michigan who has billions of tournaments. And I went to high school with his son. But anyway, his son, he has many sons, but one of his sons was playing in the kindergarten championship when he was in kindergarten. Okay? And I think it was like a K through 3 section, so you could play anybody in K through 3, but he was in kindergarten, so they have kindergarten prizes. Okay, so every game he would play here, and then here, and then here, and then here. Maybe he played here and then here, I'm not sure. And he didn't care what his opponent did. I mean, his opponent could have played e6, blocking the mate, and knight. I mean, it didn't matter. He was doing that. So, and he did it with black too. So in 5 games, he checkmated 3 people, and he lost to 2 of them because it wasn't mate. He didn't know if it was mate. He just didn't do it and hope it was mate. And he was the kindergarten champion of Michigan because he got 3 out of 5 in the K3 section. No other kindergartner got 3. And it's not clear to me he knew how to play chess. He knew how to do that. Then later he became like 1600, like 8 or 9 years later. But that's all he did. He played the 4-move mate. If it wasn't mate, he played it anyway. Because, that's what he knew. Champion. State champ. Yeah, he didn't give a fuck at all. Yeah. He didn't care. Yeah, he literally didn't care if you took his queen. He didn't care if it was mate. Didn't care. Heinz Superman subscribed. Yeah, take it. Yeah. Felix Frias 80 subscribed right after I banned him. Tough stream. Yeah. Now, to prove I'm the greatest coach of all time, which isn't easy to prove, I had a student in St. Louis, private student. He was a kid, and he wasn't good. There's good and there's not good. He was not good. And he was going to the nationals. And he was playing in the K5 or the K3, I don't know. Probably there was a rating limit, probably like under 1,000 or under 900, probably, because goddamn. Anyway, the time control was like game in 90, because it was like, maybe it was K5. And I said, okay, here's what you're going to do. Don't move. I said, I want you to use all of your time. So if you think 3 to 5 minutes a move, great. Don't ever move in less than 2 minutes, ever. Now, if you have less than 5 minutes, you can speed up. I said, but if you don't have less than 5 minutes, you're thinking forever on every move. And you're thinking at home, Well, that's good. He'll play slow and he'll play well. No, that's not why. Now, maybe he'll play better, maybe. But if you're playing kids who are 6, 7, 8, 9 years old and they don't play in dozens of tournaments, they don't know what that means when you think for 3 minutes. They think like the game ends in 3 minutes. A lot of the games do end in 3 minutes. So his opponents went insane, right? And he ended up in a 7-round tournament with 4 wins and 3 draws. Now, my favorite move that he played in that tournament, it was a Ruy Lopez, and he played the worst move I've ever seen. So, my student, and he won or drew that game. And I put it on an engine, and I had the engine show every legal move, and his was the last. I was like, wow, that's so bad. I can't even believe it. Anyway, he told me one of his opponents went into the hallway and just ran back and forth as fast as he could, like between moves, because he couldn't sit there. He can't sit there. And, he played better than he usually does because he was thinking, but his opponents all went insane. I mean, you can't have a 6-year-old who's used to games ending in less than 5 minutes play a game that's over an hour. They can't. They'll just leave. They're like, I give up. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was playing better by playing slower. Anyway, now, there's at least one coach in the United States and probably all around the world, and this is mildly unethical. Mildly. Some would say it's not unethical at all. Some would say it's very unethical, and some would say, I actually don't know where I stand. I'd have to talk to some directors and coaches and see what they think, because I don't know where I stand. It's not easy for me to figure this one out. I'm going to say it's like borderline unethical. $9.99. Thanks, Heinz Superman. That is the key. There was a coach in the U.S., I actually don't know who, but I've heard the stories. When his kids were no good, I mean really no good, there's no way they could ever win. Okay, I know kids like that. Trust me. When they played in the team championships for like the state or the country, he told his kids to do the same thing, but let's say it was like game in 30 or game in 60. It wouldn't be game in 90. He told his kids, I want you to think 5 minutes on move 1. I want you to think 5 minutes on move 2. I want you to think 5 minutes on move 3 and offer a draw. Okay? And if he's playing the right kid, and most of the kids were the right kid, they went nuts. Like it's move 1 and you sit there for 5 minutes and they're going crazy. And they're like, move. They like tell you to move even though the clock's running. And they just want to leave. They don't want to sit there anymore. And that worked a lot. And that was the only way those kids were getting half a point. Most of the kids took draws because they just wanted to leave. Yeah, if you have kids who are used to playing a whole game with like the 4-move checkmate, that's every game they play, they've never sat there for half an hour. They don't know what that is. So they're just like, what is this? Like, move.